help because of your infinite power, and I ask from you because of your infinite grace. One point to note here, that this dua should not be about something which is obligatory. We don't make istikhara about doing something which Allah has commanded. Nor do we make istikhara about doing something which Allah has forbidden. That should be common sense. Nor should we make istikhara for something which the Prophet ﷺ recommended, or for something which he disliked, the makruh. We shouldn't be making istikhara for these things. That's clear. Istikhara is for the mubah things, things which are in the middle. This decision we're making is a perfectly permissible decision, not one which has already been, we've been told that this is a good thing to do, we should do it, or it's obligatory for us to do it. So, in this affair that we are making the istikhara about, we ask Allah to guide us, because He ultimately is the guide. He knows the consequence of the acts. He knows when we make that decision, what is it going to lead to? We don't. So we ask Allah to guide us because of His infinite knowledge, and to help us in it because it is through His power. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Nothing is going to take place without the permission of Allah. And that it be from His mercy. If it is really good for us, then whatever good comes to us is from the mercy of Allah. فَإِنَّكَ تَقْدِرُ وَلَا أَقْدِرُ. For you are able, and I am not. وَتَعْلَمُ وَلَا أَعْلَمُ. You know, and I do not. وَأَنْتَ عَلَّامُ الْغُيُوبِ. And you alone know the unseen. Because the future for us is from the unseen. So, we are turning our affair over to Allah in this. I think this is clear. We have made a decision, and then we're asking Allah, relative to this decision, you know best. So, show it to us. So, we go on to say, as the Prophet ﷺ taught us, Allahumma in kunta ta'lam anna hadha al-amr khayrun li fi dini wa ma'ashi wa aqibati amri. That is, O Allah, if you know that this affair, and this is where you will mention the name of it, is favorable for my religion and my livelihood, فَاقْدُرْهُ لِي وَيَسِّرْهُ لِي ثُمَّ بَارِكْ لِي فِيهِ. Then decree it for me, make it easy for me, and bless me in it. Decree it for me, meaning put it in my destiny, make it easy for me to achieve it, and then bless me in it. These are the signs. Some people think that if we make istikhara, there should come some sign in a dream. So they say when you're going to make istikhara, you do it before going to bed at night. Oh, this is nonsense. You're supposed to wait and see what happens in a dream. And then there are even books which tell you, if you see this in a dream, or you see that in a dream, this means go ahead, or it means don't go ahead. And if you've seen green, it means okay. If you see red, it's not okay. This is all nonsense. This is all nonsense. We can see clearly from this statement here, we're saying to Allah that if this is good for me, then make it easy for me. Destine it for me, and make it easy for me, and bless me in it. So, after having made a decision, we go ahead. If we find that all the things of our lives just fall into place, it moves along easy, you can see Allah's blessing in it, then we know we've made the right decision, and we go ahead with it. That's enough. We don't need a dream to tell us. So, in this affair here, it's clear As the Prophet ﷺ said in the very beginning, if any one of you has made a decision, then you make 2 units of prayer and make this prayer, this supplication. What does this tell us? It means also that nobody can do it for us. Unfortunately, some people think your parents can make istikhara for you. Or you go to the sheikh and you say, Sheikh, make istikhara for me. This is all nonsense. Nobody can do the istikhara but ourselves. As the Prophet ﷺ said, if you decide on a matter, you make 2 units of prayer, and you make this supplication. So it's all on us. Each individual is responsible for making this prayer, seeking Allah's guidance, turning his or her affairs over to Allah. So, if this is not the case, the Prophet ﷺ told us to say, وَإِن كُنْتَ تَعْلَمْ أَنَّ هَذَا الْأَمْرِ شَرٌّ لِي فِي دِينِي وَمَعَاشِي وَعَاقِبَةِ أَمْرِي. But if you know that this affair is harmful for my religion, my livelihood, and the aftermath of my affairs, فَاصْرِفْهُ عَنِّي وَاصْرِفْنِي عَنْهُ وَاقْتُرْ لِي الْخَيْرَ حَيْثُ كَانَ ثُمَّ رَدِّنِي بِهِ. Then turn it away from me, and turn me away from it, and decree for me what is better wherever it may be, and make me content with it. This is the other sign. We have one sign. If it's good for me, destine it for me. Make it available to me. Because even though we might decide on something, it may not become accessible to us. So, we decide on something, the sign that this is the right thing, it becomes accessible. Not only is it accessible, but it becomes easy. And Allah's blessing is evident in it. But if it's not good, then it becomes difficult. It's taken away from us. We can't find it. We have to be running after. And if you find yourself after making this dua, you're running, trying to chase this thing down, you're trying to go against what Allah has now destined for you. It's not good. That's why He's taking it away from you. And then we also ask not only that He take it away from us, but that He takes it out of our hearts. So it takes us away from it. Because though He may take it away from us, if He doesn't take it out of our hearts, then we're still going to run after it. So this is what we ask, that He take it out of our hearts. Then show us where the real good is and make us pleased with it. Because when He shows us where the real good is, maybe it's not really what we were looking for. So we're not pleased. But we asked to put in our hearts pleasure with it. So this is the dua for the future, to guide us on our way. Beginning, as we said, Allahumma inni astakhiruka bi-ilmik. O Allah, I seek what is good for me based on your knowledge. And this is the last of the supplications that we're looking at in this segment regarding Allah, the greatest name of our Creator. How we have used it throughout our daily lives based on the advice and the guidance of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not according to our own whims and fancies or customs, etc., but according to the way the Prophet taught us sallallahu alaihi wasallam. With that, dear viewers, I'd like to thank you for being with us in this segment of our program, In the Names of Allah. And we'll be continuing on to the next 2 names of Allah, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, in our coming segment. With that, dear viewers, I bid you farewell. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
When you are weak and the road seems long, remember, just remember, seek strength from the strong.